Testing, test. Okay. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. My name is Xanmoas, and we're going to be continuing the storyline as soon as I share the link. But now that that's done, as we last left off, we found some Guardian survivors, a couple which killed themselves in the process, and now we're dealing with the aftermath of a suicide, where the Legatus shot himself, and now we gotta deal with the survivors that he was carrying. Assume you're curious about how matters have progressed here in your absence. Quite well, as it happens. Now that we procured Ceruleum from Trapper's Den, the recently repaired heaters can provide much needed warmth. 1 second. Sorry, I'm just making sure I can see the video, so I know it's working. Furthermore, we prepared sufficient food for everyone. Those from Turturum will find a hot meal waiting upon their arrival. There's one for you, so go ahead and get some well-earned rest. I believe that we are capable of wielding a ladle or two without your assistance. On your way, might I ask that you seek out Stoa? She was but recently attending to the wounded, but she's meant to be taking a rest here itself. See that she is. Hey, you didn't know about my cooking skills. I'm actually level 80 at that. Yeah, level 80. Wait a minute. Huh. Yes, I've been taking proper rest breaks and biding sufficient water. But what of the royal light? You and the Trins have an established history of reckless disregard for your own well-being. Well, fortunate that none of you landed yourself in my care. I've already quite enough to deal with between the tempered and the first wounded. Alas, although I can mend their bodies, the toll their experiences have taken on their hearts and minds is another matter altogether. For their sake, we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day run, and in doing so invite disaster. Long cutscenes. Looks like everyone's healing and resting.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Leminson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did a damn sight more than you, you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back!
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here. At ease, man. There's nothing funny in it. I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
Look at that. Joyce is making friends.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
It's the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
He's not so bad after all.
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination, that my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rift between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent, we owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter. Indeed, we can but do our utmost to unite these disparate peoples and lead them to victory.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Now it's blue. Uh-oh. He didn't have one.
What? Emperor Varus?
They are being tempered. The talismans. Quickly!
Save me, brave hero!
Huh? What the hell, man?
My lord has requested your presence, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Did no one see that? Ah, crud. I've been kidnapped.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short. I shall begin the preparations.
Now, it is time for you to awaken.
Rude. What the hell?
Good morrow to you. Here, have a taste before it gets cold. Oh, but be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment, too, to familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
A Gallian soldier?
So, how does it feel? I, for one, find those first moments within a new body to be most refreshing. We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method of soul extraction and implantation. I believe the two of you met briefly in Alamigo.
Yeah, he's dead.
His was a rather sticky end, wasn't it? Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind-jack technology. I took the liberty of making some improvements and selecting you as my esteemed test subject.
I'm gonna be honest, Xenos. I didn't strike you as the type to do this. Prepare a dining meal with a butler.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new clothes. Why not make the most of it by partaking in this fine cuisine? I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord. When I discovered that his friend was in this neck of the woods, I suggested inviting you over for dinner. He never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes. Oh my! Daddy is pleased his grumpy little boy has finally found his playmate. Ah, exposition is in order. The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to something or someone in their hour of need. Who then? Why, His Radiance the Emperor, of course.
The Emperor's a primal now?
As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus Galvus, dead. Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war. What rotten luck. The people cried out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory. And so their will did manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varus himself. And lo, the Savior was born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit, their anima. It calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether from every corner of the globe. The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of Anima itself. An ingenious design. Would you not agree, my lord?
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you? Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery. Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since Alamigo. Fair enough. But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion. Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star. The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone. At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger, and it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions.
I'm sorry, the second date was a failure.
While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength? The flesh? The soul? Perhaps you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
What the hell are you doing?
Or together.
Did you just take my body? Ah, crap. That's not good.
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder to imagine what carnage he would wreak.
You bastard.
We'd better hurry if we want to avert the bloodbath. You can thank me later for my generosity.
Damn it.
Ah, there it is. Your camp, I believe. If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak. Alas, this you will have to walk from here, or run if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy. Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue. Tempered soldiers, withstanding orders to kill those not sworn to Anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Oh, this is not good. Not good at all. Quickly now. Oh, I'm tired too. Come along. Don't familiarize yourself with that new body. Might I suggest a little fight to the death? Oh god, I'm super weak.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity. Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows, scurrying about like a rodent.
Every Imperial has breathed his last. A bunch of soldier was carrying a medical kit. May use medical kits to restore depleted HP. Okay. In other words, I don't have any gains. Okay. Which way is progress? All these blocked routes. Guess I'm going this way. So many red lines and there's enemies over there. I mean, progress has to be over here. I don't know, it's not very clear. Actually, his leg has been damaged, but the weapon should still function. You'll be able to clear a path if you find an identification key and fuel. Ah, great. Well, I know where the fuel is. Where am I gonna find the key? Fine, out of the way, come on, come on. Come on, turn around. Good boy. Where am I gonna find the key? It's over here. I'm inside the building. Come quickly. Not been turned. Thank goodness. I thought I was the only one left. The bastards got my hand when they took down my Magitek Reaper. If you can repair its leg, though, it should still work. Here, take this key. If I had the use of my head, I might still have a chance out there. Please, send help if you can. High-powered Magitek cannon. You there, please help us. You guys are being attacked by bears while I'll just try to sneak through enemy galleons turned into thralls. I don't have a lot of time left. What's that voice? They found us. Get ready. Oh, this isn't good. When you explode, get behind that armor. Oh, that went horribly. Too mortal. Unable to escape the blast, you begin to lose consciousness. Phew, that was close. This is the lowest point of a Royal Light's destiny. In another person's body, crawling. Oh, going faster.
It is a miracle we were able to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome one. Arun, Senna, and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
And what of Eulus? His symptoms were particularly severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Right when the first wave struck. We'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
No, no, no.
Well, time to call off the search.
Case closed.
That's her, over there.
Oh, you're still on those.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence?
I am. Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But... Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now. All's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Who are you?
What the hell?
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? You have all traveled so very far, and I have yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective, that. Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them. Heedless of the delay, predictable to a fault, and so my plan approaches completion unhindered. Anima will soon have absorbed the requisite amount of ether, and then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final days!
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake. All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
That bad time to go into a coma.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
Thank goodness. She's awake.
I am pleased to report you are very much alive.
Everything in working order? That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
You're certain you're well? Nothing out of place? No missing bits? Good. Though I won't pose the same for Daniel and Xenos after I'm through with them. How much must these people suffer before they're satisfied? How many cruel, bonus tricks must they play? We allude to the final days or no, this ends now. Yes, it's still here. My apologies, I realized too late that the ether emanating from the tower was distorting my perception. It's likely a temporary effect, but I remained weary. Are you well enough to make a report? This anima was summoned with the corpse of Emperor Ferris? Does that depravity know no bounds? It seems not. More to the point, we could summarize the wave of ether issued not from the Tower of Babel, but from the primal lurking within it. A primal whose cry rang rather more loudly in your ears than ours. If you were taken to the tower itself, then this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that it is the beating heart of the Teferoi's machinations. In which case, we have some highly relevant information. As many of you know, ever since we dispatched troops to free the Leviors, we have been developing a plan to infiltrate the tower. According to Thancred and his scouts, the main structure is lousy with tempered and enemy magic tech. Furthermore, the road leading to it has collapsed, making it difficult to approach in numbers. Thus, do we propose dividing our forces into two parties, one to distract and one to infiltrate. The diversionary force will be comprised of the Ishgardians, Vidanian, and Lumensa's delegations. They will begin the construct of bridges to make the Teferoi believe we are marching upon the tower. Meanwhile, the best suited of our Megan, Vidanian, and East comrades will use a different method of ingress. Look here. The facility marked in red is the Inceldium, a fast magitech manufactory in ruins now, of course, but the freight tunnel connecting it to the erstwhile Imperial Palace remains intact. While the Teferoi's attention is elsewhere, our infiltration force can use it to enter the tower undetected. Be aware, however, that the underground rail network remains very much operational. The Tempered are using it to bring supplies to the tower even now. If they can carry the material, it can carry us too, providing we sneak aboard unseen. Science will lead the infiltration party. Once inside, you must locate, dispatch for Daniel and Xenos. Julius and so many others have lost much to the Teferoi. We shall ensure they lose no more. How quickly can we reenact this plan? Daniel made it quite clear that haste is a priority. A paramount concern even, assuming they didn't name the Tower Babel on a whim. Now, in Amon's time, it means gateway to the gods. Sunday used it to refer to a void gate, but in this case, it's almost certainly alludes to something altogether greater. The eldest and most powerful of primals. All the more reason to act now. The rest of the contingent is aware of the plan and are ready to move at a moment's notice. Proceeding north to Form's Patons. Easton's group will meet you there. As ever, we are grateful for your foresight. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Spend no effort in your preparations. Finally, time to invade. Wrong button. I gotta go all the way there. The music's changed. Also almost done with Xanmoas area. Interesting. It's cool. Northwest. Just need a moment. There it is. East, so over there. Victoria, the way into the tunnel is clear. We made sure of it. Oh, the shoe will be on the other foot once we're in. Believe you me, a good fight should warm us right up. Fair enough cloth to sway to a newborn. You have spent too long around this feral dog of a Dorfia. What's your tongue, fool? At least I feed it to the crows. We'll see who is the fool once you free Steph. Expect me not to form your ill-prepared hide. These furs are for myself and my Nanama alone, should I be blessed to meet her this day. As if any woman of worth would wish to be worn by you, little son. Should we find such a warrior within, she will bask in my glorious frame. Stop, both of you. Save your fire for the enemy. As for extra furs, I have plenty to spare. As do we. Hello everyone, all set for battle, I see. Yes, free of unnecessary encumbrances, if rather more susceptible to the cold. Let's review our strategy quickly if you don't mind. Pippin's group has gone ahead to the Enceldium. We are to meet them there, and wait until the Templar's attention is drawn to our diversionary force, and we'll sneak onto the train, next stop the Tower Babel. If any Tempered, including are injured, we Sela will tend to them. You sires must press on, no matter what. We should avoid moving as a group until we're underground, so we need to make our own ways to the Enceldium. See you there. Big ass party. Was there one here? We'll come back for it later. Hey, it's good to see you, Victoria. We heard that you collapsed, but were given only in the most cursory exploration. I'm glad you recovered, and quickly enough to take part in the operation at that. As you had heard, we secured the way in. Some of you are to remain behind to keep your escape route clear. A comrade from Letty's Tears will lead the way into the station. I'll join you soon. Station is right this way. Tread lightly now. This is everyone. Consider the enemy well and truly distracted. Time to go. Our primary objective is, of course, to FFXIV's leaders. But should we be present with the opportunity to vanquish Anima, we must seize it. If it is indeed the force behind the towers, destroying it will deliver our allies from the FFXIV's reign of terror. And I, for one, will not see the Gallian people manipulated any longer, be it by Primal, Asian, or anything else. Here, there's been enough of that already. We came to help the people of Galmold, and that's what we're going to do, together. Till the very end. Train should be here any moment now. Prepare to board, everyone. Is this going to be an instance or a dungeon? Dungeon. Second? Okay. Time to start. A store. I'll say an alpha node. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah, I'm spilling my water.
Now or never.
I'm for war. We better clear the train of threats before we arrive, or things could get nasty. Trap. It's slowing down. Our destination must be close. No, captives, help me free them. It'll be tempered, no doubt. You may lead them in our care. Man, these monsters can certainly take a hit. Must reprieve. From here onwards, we should split into 3 groups to divide their attention. What the hell is that? Oh, is this a Final Fantasy IV boss? Frankenstein and Scientist? What's that supposed to be? My beautiful little boy will keep this tower free of vermin. Ugh. Ouch, what are you doing, you foolish boy? The vermin are over there. Yeah, that's a Final Fantasy IV reference. I must fight. Can we get on with it? Does he even know friend from foe? I can never remember this. Okay, if I'm positive, I should stay away. But minus, I should be close to it. Oh, what now?
You cannot stop us!
I will not hold back. I will not hold back.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Ah, crap. Harry seems worth chasing. Yeah, it should be disabled now. With that, I believe we can use the lift. What could they possibly need for such an enormous lift for? Enemies in here? Apparently ninjas too.
I will not hold back.
You cannot stop us!
You underestimate me. Gloves are off.
I'll pass the verge, and let us see who gets there first. I know that feeling, the same as the Tower of Salt.
Gloves are off.
I have you now.
You cannot stop us!
Treasure chest in the middle of the hallway? I smell trap. No? Boss. Why is it everything but vending? I need vending gear. I'm a tank. Agitech? No, wait. That's something far worse. The ether of a living being. Yeah, I'll teach you. Don't underestimate my genius.
I will not hold back.
Look about in the face of terror. I'll slice you into two. Okay, that was close. Oh, I can still attack. Good old-fashioned explosions.
You underestimate me.
Lord Sears put me in charge for a reason. I'll have your heads for playthings. Even the mightiest of warriors can't fight without air.
You cannot stop us!
I will not hold back.
I have you now.
I will not hold back.
You cannot stop us!
Persis, you may have bested me, but you're no match for Lord Xenos. Fitting end for one so depraved. Go, I shall deal with these whelps. So far, so good. This Rumble boss. Heading to the right direction. In the right direction. Right in the right. Is that Ferris? A primal summoned by the Guardians themselves. You kind of figured that would actually be a trial and not a dungeon boss. Last mobs. Maybe find my beings in revulsion. Icon of icons, anima.
I will not hold back.
There! I have you!
Oh god. Anima's dimension. Ah, crap. Now you tell me?
I will not hold back. Away with you!
Glory to be. Kind of interesting that Anima was the boss. And who's the primal? Oh, I got a new coat. No, oh, I had my card. Chainsword, cool. Ah, that's a nice coat.
Farewell, Varus. May the gods have mercy on your soul. Come. The other two await.
This madness ends here.
Oh, hush. This is the best part.
Enough!
Oh, mighty Zodiac! Awaken from your slumber and descend!
Some manner of magical defense?
Kryl? But how?
The shackles that bind my adversary will not be so easily broken.
Hyden! Feeble relic of a forgotten age! Hark! Victory is mine!
Ah, the green one lived. Your plan was foiled.
No more ether. And I was so close. My lord, a slight change of plans. We shall travel to the moon and break this wretched barrier ourselves.
Whatever it takes.
What was that?
The final order issued by Anima to the Tempered Thrones. Should the Empire fall, the world must share her fate. Of course, Father lacked the conviction to give such a command. The abomination born of his flesh was but a puppet, and I, the puppeteer.
The tier class unlocked.
You monster!
There's a funny joy in watching your flailing attempts to fight the inevitable. You're all going to die, and are powerless to prevent it. We really must be on our way. You're welcome to give chase, provided you are content to leave comrade and tempered alike to die screaming.
I have asked too much of this child. Tend to her. The last brand at Mare Lamentorum is yet unbroken. Zodiac remains bound. I have shifted the flow of ether and sent the enemy far from their destination. Now, I shall divert it once more. An ally awaits, and I will deliver you unto him. Seek his aid, restore the seal. Zodiac must not be set free.
The Tempered are running wild. Not only those at the tower, but those back at the camp. The others are doing their best to contain them, but the situation is growing beyond our control.
Leave them to die or give up the chase. Just like Van Daniel said.
You're going alone?
Like I got a choice.
You have our trust and our faith. I pray we have yours. Our friends and the Tempered need our help. We will save as many as we can, I swear.
Once we have matters well in hand, we'll join you on the moon. Until then, be careful. There's no telling what you'll find.
She handled a dangerous amount of ether, and that's to say nothing of the teleportation magic she must have used to get here. Yet Gryle and Heidelin both seem willing to take the risk. We're not for Gryle. Go forth and return, I pray. We're moving our rendezvous with the remainder of the continent. Leave everything here to us. Stand there for a moment, please. I pray for good luck. Now you can't possibly fail. We have no time to worry over what's done. Let's go. As I suspected. If all the Tempered are affected, Julius and his comrades likely put up struggle. We'll find a way to save them. We must, and I only pray that we're not too late. In the meantime, may the 12 carry you to victory. Now into the... okay. My apologies. I was lost in thought. This device is of Algan side, which leads me to think that I was right about Van Daniel. No matter what he claims, he has an attachment to the trappings of his past. Whether knowing this will make your path forward clear, I cannot say, but bear it in mind. Let us turn to the task at hand. As Heidelin said, The flow of ether will transport you to Mare Lamentorium. You must hope this ally of hers can provide you with the necessary assistance to restore the seal before Xenos and Fendano arrive to stop you. It seems we are ever one step behind, but I have faith that you will make up the difference. Know that whatever awaits, our prayers are with you. Now go, beyond the sky. Time to go to the moon.
Long, long before Dalamud was forged to imprison an Elder Primal, the eldest of them all, savior of the star, was sealed within a moon of his own. Souls sacrificed to grant him life still slumber and dream of the day he and we will be made whole. Here he waits, in this cold, barren place, his cradle and his grave. Silent lamentations and prayers of hope echo soundlessly to a sundered star, adrift and alone.
You know, it's weird to be breathing on the moon. Must be air here. Nassian. Well, a former Asian. There's one here. This place is huge. I return. I must return. Why? Before I continue, what did I get from level 84? Okay, my potency's been upped, and there's a healing effect to Holy Circle. Oh, I heal no matter what. Home, I need. You mustn't touch. In Syrian halls, find me. No information. Guess I need to get one first. No steps echo through this looming spire save your own. You nevertheless sense a presence above. Whoa. Apologies, I have been preoccupied for quite some time, and am out of practice at conversation. Ever since this moon was created by Hydoin, I have served as an integral part. I am the Watcher. I am responsible for the prisoner and the devices that hold him fast. Zodiac himself, a projection of the moon's core. Though went asunder by Hydoin, he grows more powerful with every rejoining. 7 there has been, 7 too many. And yet, for all his servant's machinations, he remains incomplete. The fallen are beyond salvation. No attempt will be made to free Zodiac, not until he is whole once more. Azan has taken action. The shackles that hold him nearly shattered. Six locks to his gowl, great and grand. Gigantean swords driven deep, brands to bind Zodiac forevermore. Five were destroyed by his would-be liberator. One of these I have restored. I strive to mend the remaining 4, but my efforts are being impeded. So sacrifice to summon Zodiac, the manifestations, consequence of the reigning seal. They labor in opposition of my work. They must be expelled for the preservation of all. What is right and good? Ask 1,000 souls and receive 1,000 answers. I offered none. I am the Watcher and the Jailer. I am not the judge. Note this, Hydoin commands the forces of stasis. and this moon is the product of such power. So long as Zodiac remains imprisoned in this place, no more sacrifices will be made in his name, nor will those souls rented up in his name fade into oblivion. Go, meet with these wandering spirits. Do what you think is right. You must confront those lost souls, yes, but you need not expel them by might of arms. Clever touch, a firm word, simple methods may send them away, faint echoes as they are. Where the strength of sentiment that drives them, however, emotions that do not fade even with the passage of centuries. And make haste, though yet distant, unwelcome guests draw closer. Where? When? How long? Was it truly so long ago? We were happy, at peace with the star. We nurtured it, helped it grow. With our will, our creations. We were the star's beating heart, its life. We saw a drop of blood flowing through its veins. To live, to learn, to create, make better. Star flourished, as did we. You remember? As the whispers die, the final spirit fades. No shadows of times long lost remain around the drowning brand. What the? Aren't you a cute little doggy? An unusually luxurious dog is gazing at you with what seems to be a fond anticipation. Appears to be waiting for you to follow it. Hold the luxurious dog and try not to fall behind. Nature under the moon. How weird. Looks like we got a spirit that looks near the brand. We and the star were fulfilled. Wanting for naught, mourn for naught. Why? Why did it have to end? Final days taught us the fear of death forced upon us. Injustice of duties and dreams left unfulfilled. The grief of unexpected partings. Swift as darkness, cold as ash. Such tragedy, yet no cuirass. Such truth, yet no consolation. The Swiftness died, the spirit fades. All is silent and still around the numbing brand. Oh god, I should probably avoid that. One second. Always tries to be helpful, even though you can't really see it because of my webcam. I was just telling people where that monster was. People could hunt it for experience or something. There's a one-toe cactus. The dog silently regards the shadow that lurks near the brand. Our perfection came crumbling down. Such overwhelming despair. In that moment, we knew the end was nigh. The faintest glimmer of hope remained. We gave our lives so that others may live. We gave ourselves to Zodiac. Zodiac, our Lord and Savior, to forge our world anew. Uh-oh. To live and love again. Come one with the star. Fill earth and heaven with life. Birth paradise where fear is distant memory. Pardon me, but would you be so kind as to step aside? Ah, the unmistakable color, the soul of Azim. But not the friend I knew, I think. Nevertheless, you are you. So Emmett Silk meant for you to have it. You seem surprised. Why might that be? Again? I do not believe I have yet had the pressure. Emmett Cell created a shade, not in my likeness? And not only me, but all of Amalot? How very like him. Slave to sentiment. Even after eternity. As you may have guessed, I am different from the shade you met before. No mere approximation, but the original. A soul sacrificed to Zodiac. Zodiac. I remember in vivid detail the events leading to a purgatory. The plans and plots for our resurrection. Idol's intervention. Idol's intervention and Zodiac's and the Stars' final fate. Then we drifted in a waking dream, our minds steeped in fog, until you came. I know not what you and your friends intend for Zodiac, or the future of the star. Nevertheless, in you I place my trust and faith. In you I choose to believe. as Elmet Selk did. Believe in yourself, and all will be well. Or not. More new arrivals, though. Ah, for Daniel. That color I know. And another I do not. An unfamiliar but fearsome being. I have kept you from your duty. By way of apology, I will ensure that the shades hinder you no more. Protect the final brand. Fare you well, my new old friend. The dog growls, agitated. Bill nudges you with his nose. You get the feeling it wants you to hop on. Yeah, so far these mounts have been silly. First a dodo, now a dog. Yeah, fabulous dog at that. Oh god, he broke it.
In the nick of time, to savor the crowning triumph.
Can you pick a voice and stick with it?
Unbound and free at last. Arise, Zodiac!
Oh, that's bad. Wait.
Deprived of heart and will by the loss of dearest Elidibus. A creature of pure instinct, wanting for guidance. But powerful, oh so powerful, more so with every passing moment. Such potential, even in this incomplete state. Still the savior who delivered a world from certain doom.
So, here we stand. You know my intent. Consume the god, then the world. Stoke your fury to a raging inferno, and dance among the ashes. Or perhaps you would face me here and now. A lesser but welcome amusement. Yes, a taste to whet the appetite.
Sorry to spoil the moment, but might I ask that you postpone the slaughter until I've said my piece? I promise I will be brief. Do you remember when I told you that I wanted to die and take everyone with me? I meant it.
So it looks like you're being betrayed. Yep, so you got betrayed.
Such lofty aspirations. And what sweet irony that the world's saviors will become the agents of its destruction. The dead have no power over me. You will be silent. Silent as the grave!
Time to summon my friends.
Believe and walk in faith. Let the light of your soul shine for all to see. Not quite the outcome you'd imagined, but a fitting one nonetheless. Don't you think so, Hades?
intended to pit my fractured divinity against Xanmoas. But a more tempting option presents itself. The greatest obstacle to my ambition. You will trouble me no longer.
You're level 74. I can kick your ass. I mean 84. The dock inside is now accessible. Wonder how long this will wait for. Now to wait. I just wonder how long for. There's 5 minutes, but we'll see. What to do in the meantime? What to do? What to talk about? Because I might be waiting here a bit. So far, it seems like we reached an endpoint a little too quickly, because Zodiac is technically an 84 boss, which means there's gonna be more coming up. The final days, most of all. One tank, one DPS. Yes, one tank, 2 healers, and 3 DPSs to go. If you wonder what I'm referring to, take a look to the right of the screen. Come on, it says 5 minutes. So you got 2 minutes to give me a party. Oh, now seal DPS. Now, I was kind of expecting more considering... I know it's a late hour, but... it's pretty hard to get in the morning. I figured people would take advantage either way. 1 tank, no, 2 tanks, 2 DPSs. 2 more to go and 2 healers. Come on. 2 more healers, 2 more DPSs. Okay. 1 more DPS and 1 more healer. Ooh, finally.
Establishing connection. All creation shall bend to my will.
The end has come. And it will be beautiful.
Oh god.
The marvels of circus were but playthings.
Oh god.
Malice, become flesh.
Oh, what now?
Will you live to see the end?
Is that a triple stack? Oh, that was close.
Soon my hold over Zodiac shall be complete. Mine! All mine!
Big time event.
At last, I am become Zodiac.
And you're still choosing to fight me from the wall.
The natural order overturned.
What the?
bent to my will!
Oh, that... Okay, that sucks.
My life's work! My masterpiece! For this day. All in existence, bent to my will.
Oops.
The great cataclysm, faithfully recreated. From broken skies fall tears of flame. All shall burn.
Okay, that's a dirty trick.
Will you live to see the end?
Not this time.
All in existence, bent to my will. Will you live to see the end?
Thanks for calling me a nice guy. Can't say your name because I don't know how to read it.
No need for restraint.
Yes, it is. It is a nice background music.
All in existence, bent to my will. Will you live to see the end?
Uh-oh. Oh crap. Plus one.
Will you live to see the end?
Almost got him. Another rotation.
All in existence, bent to my will.
Oh god. Bad call, bad call.
Will you live to see the end?
Well, good on ya. Have you gone up to this spot before, or are you just watching? Yes. Screw you for Daniel.
Is the limit of your power? Is this how it ends?
Thank you. No, actually, I'm from Australian. Oh, hello, Xenos. Wait, I'm retreating?
Incomplete and insufficient. Of course he was no match. Once again, you have left my best laid plans in ruins. And played your role to perfection. Thus, sealing my victory.
What?
From the first, all I wanted was for you to kill Zodiac. 'Twas but one of many methods to achieve the desired effect. 'Twould have been the same had Xenos died in my place. But what better and more satisfying way to ensure success than to take control myself? My sole regret is that you lived to tell the tale. Even so, I have fulfilled my heart's desire. Let your murder mark the beginning of the end.
What the hell are you doing?
Coming of the final days.
fades, and blood cools. Old familiar sensations. So many lives, so many deaths. No different this. I close my eyes, then slip into the dreamless slumber. A tired song and dance. Routine. Always I wake. But not this time. Nothing left unsaid.
Hello, Aman.
Nothing left undone. Inherit my hell. I intone with glee. The man I was would weep for what I have become. The all-consuming contempt. But I've the wisdom of 10 millennia to justify my answer to the question. No value in their existence. Not a whit. For all that I looked. None that I did see. A final chance, then, for Heidelin and her faithful. In Cataclysm, prove me wrong. I snare. All shall return to nothingness, as was your will, Emperor Sunday. I, the star, and every living being, consigned to your oblivion.
Oddly peaceful. Or not.
At last.
Deep breaths, slow and steady. You saw it too, yes? The bruised star below, thrown into turmoil. Then it was no illusion, all was truth. With the death of Zodiac, the laws of nature over which he presided have begun to unravel. The final days are upon us. What you witnessed was an omen granted by the Echo, a vision of the horrors to come. Time grows short. That you, Xenos? Yep.
No. I'll find no fulfillment in a contest with you this day. Slavering beasts gather at your gates, ravenous and eager. Already you turn to them and away from me. I must go forth once more in search of power far beyond the might of Shinryu. Power to make your heart run over with rage. For the eldest of primals was a betrayal of promise. A pathetic creature incapable of inspiring true despair. That's what I crave. Pure, unadulterated despair. We shall see.
Oh, that's that. Xenos is now depressed. Didn't get a proper contest. I sense his presence on the moon no longer. If you need not follow, then I beg you to stay and listen to what I have to tell you. Of Zodiac, and the end of all things. Before we speak at length, I believe a change of surrounds is in order. I have more than ill tidings to share, you see. I sense others arriving not long ago. Though my communications with Heidelin has grown infrequent, I've learned enough from her to know these are your comrades. And as luck would have it, they have already reached my abode. Come, let us join them. Wait, they're seriously on the moon? Or they're helping out with resistance and conjugate, I should say. Now, unfortunately, I would like to continue, but it's getting late. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and please follow for more live streams or videos that might come up. I'll try live stream tomorrow, but I make no promises due to the queue times. So see you for now, and take care of yourselves. Till next time, folks. See ya.